Hi, my name's Miley. I wanted to talk to you for just a minute about the Goals on Track framework that you can start with whenever you have a goal. I think I like this feature more than anything else because it's always easy to just start a goal. We're just going to throw it out there. And then you stop and you think, what's the first step? Inside Goals on Track, you have what you call templates. And I absolutely love this feature because when you look at it up against any other app you want to talk about, the template gives you the very first step to the journey. It's very much like when we have roadmaps, when we have road signs, we need ways to take those steps and know what we're actually talking about to get started today, whether it's a long-term goal with a bunch of goals inside it, or it's something that we just need to change in our lives. The habits are even inside Goals on Track as well. I love the fact that they thought about the human beings that are trying to reach goals. They thought about how much we need to change what we do each day, and we need to start now, regardless of when the goal is to be reached. So as you open it up and we look inside, let's talk more about how to get started on goals and not worry so much about the very end game. Let's talk about today. I wanted to take just a minute and show you some of the examples that we have out here in the website. When you have a really good idea, you've probably noticed that getting started is the worst part. When you start down a path and you can see this huge vision in your mind, you can see the end, but what to do today is really challenging. And that's usually where our ideas and our goals die. So inside this amazing program, Goals on Track, you actually have access to templates. And you'd think, okay, now wait a minute, how hard can this be? So if I wanted to start my own business in 6 months, what's the beginning of the whole process? And this is kind of neat because then you can come in and you can customize all of it, put more detail, and that really makes a difference. Every single day I know what I'm going to do. And then in 6 months, you have that opportunity to reach a goal that I think is huge, to start your own business. Well, what if it's a little bit more personal and it's not a business? What if it's something like losing weight? What do you do then? We all know about, cleaning out food and all that, but what's really on the action plan? How do you add more activity, and how do you eat better? And all of your ideas can be put in here to make it yours. And then you don't worry about, I have no idea where to start. And you'll learn to follow what's possible. And maybe part of your weight loss goal is, how am I going to work out regularly? How do I look at my calendar to know what to do? Where am I going to find the time? What habits do I need to change? Those are the things that we don't always know what to do. What if instead of the personal side, what if you want to write a book? Have you ever heard it said that we all have a book inside of us? I don't know if that's true. Let's find out. Where do you start? How do you actually build that framework? And to have the start of the whole thing, this is where I need to begin. Maybe that book is possible. You might be traveling in the next year or so. What if you need to learn another language? That's a great idea, but where do you start? Again, such a great framework to begin. You might even want to be getting a hold of your finances. We all need to do that, don't we? In 6 months, what if you wanted to have a $10,000 emergency fund in 6 months? What would you have to do? And how would you go about it? What about creating an extra income? We all need to do that. And I think we all learned that the hard way in the past couple of years. How about taking a family vacation? As you can see, all parts of our lives, it's not just business. It's not just school. There are so many places that we can learn more by starting with a template, setting a big goal, and then putting more detail into it. This is where I want to be in the next 2 days, 3 days, 2 weeks, and make progress toward the goal. And then when you get to the end of the year, you're setting a new goal for next year. I think this one's kind of fun, decluttering my home. In 7 days. Here's what you have to do each one of the 7 days. You're going to be busy. So I think that the thing, again, and they're going to be making more templates and putting more things out here for everybody. But each one of them offers the basis for making progress personally and professionally. And we have the opportunity to change our own lives, change the lives of the people around us, make more money, take some of that weight off, all of the great stuff that makes life better. So I recommend you get started right now. In the description, you're going to find the link, click on it, and get started. Don't wait any longer. Because if you do, 6 months are going to go by and you're not going to have a chance to do what really matters to you and reach your goals. I wish you the best. Be sure you click the link and take action right now.